Hello, in this video we're going to see how to use keyboard shortcuts and set up a workspace in Photoshop CC 2019. So first of all, open Photoshop and you'll see the window like this. And the workspace is going to be like this. You can get rid of those if you need. So just press close and get rid of them. You can close all of them. So the layer channels and paths are on those windows. If you need to move that up, you can just drag and place wherever you need. If you probably need the navigator, just go to the windows and click and drag. Fairly simple. You can cut out whatever you don't need. So if you need the actions, just click on it and drag just like that. It's easier to keep your shortcuts there in case you need them later. Whatever you need, just click and drag. As simple as that. It's basically easier to reach them if you have them already loaded up in the sidebar like this. If you click them, you can get the various options. You can change your adjustments and colors and whatever you need. Everything's there basically. So yeah. It's just for convenience if you have them all loaded like this. So now we're going to look at how to make a workspace. So click Windows, go down where you can see Workspace. There's already a workspace created under the name owner. So we're just going to make another one. So click New Workspace. So here we're going to write down our parent company, IoT Lab, as the name, and then IoT Lab, and then click Save. So now you'll see that there's a new workspace in the workspace button in the top right corner. And you can switch between the workspaces just by clicking on them, and you'll see the different saved presets. And it's just going to reset. And if you need to change your workspace and if you need to reset it and you just can't get it back to the way it was, just press reset IoT Lab or whatever workspace you named it as, and it'll be back to its default state. So if you keep a workspace like this, it'll be easier for you to work around with. It's like the equivalent of having a clean desk to work on. So let's fix up the keyboard shortcuts. Go to Edit and then Keyboard Shortcuts below. So the shortcut for that is Shift Control K, and then the menu pops up. So the keyboard shortcuts, everything here is those are the application menus on the top. The panel menus are the ones on the ones beside the layers, as in when you right click on the layer, the panel menus come up. And then the tools are basically the tools on your left. And you can scroll through whichever tools and then assign different keys for launching them. So now we're going to look at how to do some shortcuts for the application menus. So there are a lot of blurs. We're gonna do one for motion blur. So go through filters and then blur. There's the Gaussian blur, which we can take a look at. So it's basically you select Gaussian blur, and then you press the controls that you need and then press accept. So click and then press your desired controls. For example, we pressed Control G there. So let's try to do one for feather. So go to select, and then it should be under modify, and then on feather. So if it's not like that as it is, just click there, and you can press your desired combinations. So just press, for example, here Alt, Control, and D, and then click to accept to have that selected as your shortcut. So let's try one with panel menus. For example, if you need a shortcut to make a new path or for a new clipping path or something like that, you can make shortcuts from the panel menus. Go to paths from the panel menus, and then you can see there's a shortcut for new paths. So just click on there, and for example, we'll just assign F11 to it, and then for delete path, F10, and for clipping path, F12. You can choose whatever buttons you want for your convenience. So after pressing the buttons, after clicking them, just press accept and then OK. And now you've assigned your keyboard shortcuts. So now if you press F11, you'll have a new path like we just assigned. So press OK. See? And now the path has appeared on the left. My bad, on the right path window. So now we press F12 and the clipping path menu appears. Press OK. So now we're going to make a clipping path, or CP for short. Now start clipping away. This is just we're doing it roughly just to show you what it's like. So just do a clipping path. So if you delete the path, press F10 like we assigned before to delete the path. And there you go, the path is gone. So let's try the blur now. So we set the blur as Control B. So after pressing Control B, the Gaussian blur options appear. You can mess around with the radius, and once you're happy, press OK. So you can also select motion blur from the shortcuts that we've set from a while ago. You can pick any combination of keys to make a shortcut. If you want to fix anything else afterwards, you can just go back to keyboard shortcuts from the pull down menu, or just press the keyboard shortcut for the keyboard shortcuts menu. So if you assign a number of shortcuts, your task flow is going to get more streamlined as you'll know what to press where. So that's basically it for this lesson. Thank you for watching.